When I reviewed the NovaFront website, Google could effectively discover only two main pages. The services and articles existed, but they did not work together as a search system. So I rebuilt the structure with focused landing pages, pre-rendered content, internal links, real performance data, and AI-assisted recommendations. Here is how the complete system works. The sitemap listed only the homepage and its English version. Blog articles were loaded from Supabase after JavaScript ran, so the initial HTML contained very little useful content. The website also asked broad pages to answer several different search intentions. This was not simply a metadata problem, it was an architecture problem. Too few indexable entry points, weak content relationships, and no reliable path from discovery to measurement. The first technical improvement was pre-rendering. Before the change, a crawler received an almost empty application shell and had to wait for JavaScript and external data. Now, every important public URL includes its title, description, main heading, body content, canonical URL, and internal links in the initial HTML. JavaScript still adds interactivity, but the content no longer depends on it. This creates a faster and more reliable foundation for crawling and indexing. Next, I created focused landing pages for the services people actually search for: website development, web design, SEO, local SEO, online shops, booking systems, and maintenance. The principle is simple: one clear search intention, one genuinely useful page. Each page answers real questions about the process, pricing factors, timing, deliverables, and next steps. This is not mass-produced location swapping. Every page needs original value and a clear purpose. AI helped with research and first drafts, but it did not make strategic decisions. I used it to organize customer questions, outline pages, and identify missing sections. Then I removed generic language, corrected assumptions, and added NovaFront specific details. Most importantly, I never allowed it to invent testimonials, statistics, or business results. AI is a drafting assistant. Accuracy and final approval remain human responsibilities. The new pages also needed a logical relationship. The homepage links to relevant services. Service pages connect to supporting articles and case studies. Articles answer narrower questions and guide readers toward the right solution. Case studies provide evidence, and every useful path can lead naturally to contact. These links help visitors find the next answer while showing search engines how the website is organized. For the blog, I chose depth over volume. Content is organized into clusters around website development, SEO, and commercial use cases. Instead of publishing random articles, each piece answers a real question and supports a relevant service. Topics can include website pricing in Bosnia, local SEO for Sarajevo businesses, Google visibility problems, or booking systems for salons. A smaller library of accurate, connected content is more useful than hundreds of shallow AI articles. Portfolio projects can now become indexable case studies instead of simple gallery entries. A strong case study explains the client's problem, the starting position, the decisions behind the solution, and the final implementation. Where reliable data exists, it can include performance or conversion results, but every claim must be verifiable. If a result was not measured, I do not invent a number. Credibility is more valuable than an impressive-looking statistic. SEO also depends on clear identity signals. NovaFront needs consistent business information, a proper about page, named article authors, dedicated project URLs, and matching social profiles. Structured data can reinforce those relationships. Together, these details help visitors understand who is behind the website and give search systems a clearer picture of the organization publishing the content. I rewrote page titles to match real search intent. A vague title like Digital Solutions does not explain the service or location. A focused title can communicate website development, Sarajevo, Bosnia, and NovaFront immediately. Each important page also receives its own description, canonical URL and heading structure. The copy is written for people first while making the topic unmistakable to search engines. The sitemap became dynamic. Public service pages, published articles, and approved case studies are included automatically with their canonical URLs. Drafts, admin screens, duplicate routes, and private pages are excluded. The sitemap is referenced in robots.txt and submitted through Google Search Console. It cannot force indexing, but it gives search engines a reliable inventory of the pages NovaFront actually wants discovered. The system then connects to real Search Console data: impressions, clicks, click-through rate, and average position. The goal is not to display large numbers. It is to identify useful opportunities. High impressions with a position between 4 and 20 may signal a page worth improving. A top result with weak click-through may need a better title. Declining visibility can trigger a review, while a new query without a suitable page can reveal a content opportunity. AI can review those patterns faster than a person reading every row, but it never publishes changes automatically. The workflow is simple. Collect the data, generate a recommendation, review the context, approve or reject the idea, implement the change, and measure the result. AI helps us reach a useful question faster. A human still decides whether the proposed answer makes sense for the business. SEO should be measured as a trend, not judged by one isolated number. I track whether relevant impressions are increasing, which pages are gaining visibility, whether searchers are clicking, and whether those visitors become inquiries. Percentages need context, especially with small samples. The real objective is not vanity traffic. It is connecting the right searches with useful pages and real business opportunities. The result is a connected system: pre-rendered pages, focused service landing pages, topic clusters, indexable case studies, consistent trust signals, aligned metadata, a dynamic sitemap, and real Search Console measurement. Each component supports the others. The feedback loop is what matters. Build, publish, observe, improve, and repeat. A title, a description, and a few keywords are not a complete SEO strategy. AI made research, drafting, and analysis faster, but it did not replace judgment. Strong technical foundations, useful content, honest evidence, and continuous measurement still require a human strategy. The system is built. Next, I measure how the market responds. Follow the next phase at novafront.cc.